This is interesting because we saw this in Dominic and Ashley's relationship. Is that men who don't stay in their masculine and remain disciplined cause women to no longer feel safe, and eventually they'll seek it elsewhere. So we discussed this in one of the videos. Life fills voids, as Dominic likes to say, which is true. And so he went from showing up to not showing up in his masculinity. And as soon as he's not showing up in his masculine, a hot, feminine woman half his age is like, she's not going to feel safe. She's not going to trust his leadership. She's not going to trust his masculine core, and she's not going to believe the things he says because he was vacillating back and forth with being masculine and consistent and being feminine and inconsistent and causing drama. And there was a lot of making up, breaking up. He'd get pissy with her. That's it. We're done. Break up. And then a few days later or a week later, then they get back together. And I think there was was a video. What was it? Their relationship was toxic and full of drama in the beginning. I think that was the name of the video. So it's really interesting that they're both really vulnerable and they really share the drama and the things they went through. And it's like working with him and teaching him how to just be consistently masculine. And because like I would see him in the office, or he would call me or text me, tell me what's going on. I'm like, dude, you're being a fucking bitch. Don't talk like that. You need to do this instead. And he'd go, ah. But he had, because he's in it and his emotions are wrapped up, so he's emotionally anchored to what he learned from his parents growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not necessarily reacting to Ashley so much how she's showing up. He's being triggered by her behavior, and he's emotionally anchored to some unhealthy things that he learned from his parents, especially his dad when he was younger. So it's like all of us are trying to overcome the wounds and the shortcomings of our parents because we can't help but pass that along to our kids, our fears, our doubts, our insecurities, our narrow-minded way that we look at the world.
I agree. And then I think a lot of problems happen for men who don't have a strong male presence in the home, or female, or if the mother has become the more masculine role in the house. There's all these dynamics. Or a guy growing up in a house full of women as opposed to having older brothers. It really does shape you as a person and the way you view the different sexes later on in life. Because you have expectations as a child from the way your household is. There's so many different crazy scenarios that could really affect the way you view women as a man, or the way you treat your wife, or if you're loyal or not, or your attitude, whether they have value even, or just hating dominant women who are opinionated because you had a mother that was very opinionated. So interesting how it can become a dynamic in a relationship. And you're right, we all have that.
Speaking of opinionated, we were talking about politics the other night. Obviously, the alcohol was involved, and it got pretty, what's the word? Spirited? It was a very lively debate because we're both sure that we're right. Two stubborn Aquariuses, so that should be interesting. It might end up in the members area only. I don't know if it's suitable for YouTube. But it's fun. It's like we can butt heads and totally fucking disagree with one another and roll our eyes at each other. But still, at the end of the day, we've been doing
we're
that
not
for
triggered personally. Yeah. Some people can't do that. The girls were shocked. They didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah. Caroline and Jocelyn were here, and they were a little surprised because how we've known each other longer than the two of them have been alive.
Yeah, true.
That was fun.